Hello, my name is Graham Monroe, and these are my 10 reasons why WWE Elimination Chamber Toronto was the greatest Elimination Chamber PLE since it began in 2010. My first reason has to be the theme song, New Way Out by Poppy. This song hits different. It actually stays in your head. There's something about it. And the last time I had this feeling was for WrestleMania 40. And I think that song was Nothing More If It Doesn't Hurt. I really enjoyed that song, but this takes me back to the days of when WWE used bands like Saliva, Limp Bizkit, Kid Rock. Yeah, this song was really good. Reason number 2 has to be when we started the Elimination Chamber and Naomi and Liv Morgan were about to square off until we heard a storm is coming. And Jade Cargill made her triumphant return after being taken out by an unknown assassin back in November. She came out and we all thought, oh, she's going for Liv Morgan, and then she went after Naomi and beat the living hell out of her. She destroyed her so bad that Naomi was taken out and stretched out of the arena, and that was the end of her. So we can assume that Naomi was the person who attacked Jade Cargill many months ago. But this was a very interesting way to start the Elimination Chamber extravaganza. For my next reason, I have to say Bianca Belair winning the Women's Elimination Chamber. Now, she was tag team partners with both Jade Cargill and Naomi, who I just mentioned about. And she was locked in the pod at the time that they were fighting. And she couldn't do anything about it. So after that all finished and she continued to wrestle the match, she overcame emotional odds and beat Liv Morgan with a KOD to get the win. So I felt this was a pretty uplifting moment for her. And now she'll go on to WrestleMania to face Io Sky for the Women's Championship. Reason number 4, we got to see Trish Stratus wrestle, which is a rare thing these days. You know, she was great back in her day. She still looks great now. And she was in a tag team match with Tiffany Stratton, and they both got the win over Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. And she comes from Toronto, and this event was in Toronto. So it was a nice feel-good moment for her and an enjoyable little tag team match. For my next reason, I have to say the Kevin Owens-Sami Zayn match. Now, this was an unsanctioned match, and as I said in my previous video, this was going to be an all-out war, you know, tables, chairs, kitchen sinks. And this is exactly what we got. We got barbed wire chairs, we got tables. These guys were in the ring, they were out the ring, they were in the crowd. I mean, it was a fantastic match, and you really didn't know who was going to win, and it was, you know, hard to watch at times, but it probably, as I said in the last video, it had to be their best match they've had in the WWE. Well, another reason I've got for you is the return of the Viper, Randy Orton. Randy Orton got taken out several months ago by Kevin Owens and a pole driver. Now, I did say in my last video that I thought he was going to come back at the Elimination Chamber, and before that, the Royal Rumble. But I thought he was going to come back during the Kevin Owens-Sami Zayn match, but he came back after Kevin Owens actually got the win over Sami Zayn. And it just added to the whole atmosphere that was the 2025 Elimination Chamber. For reason number 7, it was the return of the pump kick, which is a move where Randy Orton goes back to the corner and he kicks his opponent in the head, knocks him out, takes him out, and we almost we did see the return of it, but you didn't actually get to hear it because, as you're about to see, the wrestling agents basically saved Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton didn't actually get to hear it, but at least it was teased that the pump kick was going to return, which I will predict Kevin Owens will eat at WrestleMania 41 when Randy Orton takes on Kevin Owens. For my next reason, we got to see John Cena and CM Punk as the final 2 in the men's Elimination Chamber match. Now, these two have had some epic battles in the past, but this time, obviously, there was 4 other men in the match, but these were the last 2 in the match, and it went back and forth with CM Punk kicking out of the AA and John Cena kicking out of the go to sleep. It was a back and forth matchup, and it could be the last time we get to see these two in the same ring at the same time, but it was something to remember. Reason number 9. Cody Rhodes was put in a predicament by The Rock several weeks ago to basically, The Rock wanted his soul. He wanted him to be his champion. He wanted Cody to go from being the good guy to being the bad guy. Now, I predicted in my video that Cody Rhodes would accept The Rock's offer, but he didn't. Not only did he decline The Rock's offer here, but he said something I've never heard in the history of the WWE. He said, "Go yourself, Rock." That is something I'll never, ever forget. And finally, reason number 10, and I'm sure you know where this is going. The big surprise at the end when John Cena, who for 21 years has been nothing but the good guy in WWE. He's done countless Make-A-Wish wishes. He's been the kids' favourite. He's been the go-to guy, the GOAT. And as you can see here, he got the signal from The Rock when Cody Rhodes wasn't looking. And basically John Cena kicked him below the belt and turned heel. And for the people that don't know what that means, he went from being the good guy to now the bad guy. And us wrestling fans have been waiting for this moment for a long time. And we expected that this would never happen, but it finally happened. And me and everyone else was completely shocked that John Cena had aligned himself with The Rock and bloodied Cody Rhodes, hit him with the belt over and over again. And of course, he won the Men's Elimination Chamber match, so he will be facing Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 41. But this was an unexpected twist that no one saw coming. And that is why I think that really made this event something else. Alright, that is my 10 reasons why I really felt that this was the greatest Elimination Chamber PLE of all time. You know, there was returns, there was the John Cena heel turn, we got new contenders crowned for WrestleMania. I mean, there was not so many matches on this show, but everything meant something. There was twists, there was turns, there was everything. It was unbelievable. I didn't expect this event to be this good, but on paper it looked okay, but it delivered above expectations. And this has certainly got to be one of the best events I've ever seen. So kudos to Triple H and his team for what they pulled off at this Elimination Chamber in Toronto. And hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a comment, like, subscribe. You know the routine by now. And I guess I'll see you in the WrestleMania Night 1 predictions video. So until then, follow that.